This video shows you how to rotate your project north and create a small structure on a rotated topo surface. So what you want to first do is rotate your project north so that it is in the orientation that you want your building to be in. So this is the null. If I want, say, a little structure, and you can see this gray parking lot here, if I want my structure to be parallel with the road here, for example, what you'd want to do, I already drew a wall, but draw a wall roughly in the orientation that you want. And then you can come up under Manage and Project Location, and you want to rotate your project north so that your structure is straight with your screen. So you want to pick this and pick your wall here. And now you can see that my actual topo surface is rotated. I'm on the site plan here, and I still have my image showing here. So now you can see if I go to the 3D view, the wall is rotated. This was the wall I used to create my original topo surface, so it's not really all that necessary. And here's the wall that I was just referencing. So if I go back to my first floor plan, you can draw the house however you want. I'm going to delete this reference wall. I forgot about it. It's not really necessary. Okay. So if I want to finish my little snack shack here, I'm just going to give it an approximate size for now, just to show you how to draw this on your own. Let me give it a quick roof. Put the roof on the second floor. Okay, so now if you look at your 3D view, you have a snack shack, which is below your topo surface, which is not all that helpful. So you can go back to your site plan, find your lowest, or your roughly lowest, the lowest elevation you had, and now come to your elevation view. You could perhaps measure it here. No, you can't. If you don't remember what your lowest elevation is, go back to the site plan. You should be able to click on these lines, double click to edit it, or edit surface. And now pick one of those points. You can see that point's at 50. So I'm going to go back to my elevation view, and I'm going to edit my first floor. Now, if you change your first floor height here, it's going to leave your first floor, say, at 50 and your second floor at 9, which doesn't make sense. Okay, so that these move together, you can just dimension them and lock it, and that will make it so that they move together. You can choose what height you want this. That just affects your wall height. So now what you can do is come in and change your first floor. Well, I'll do what I just did. Change your first floor height. There we go. And I set it to 50, which was the height, the lowest height of the topo surface. You can see now, here's my topo hatching on this view. And you can see now my building moved up with it. So if you go to 3D view, now my structure is living out here. Don't forget you want to create a building pad under your topo surface, or sorry, under your structure. So now you can come in here, pick walls. And basically that just gives you a flat pad to put the building on. In the 3D view, it looks sort of funny, especially because right now the building pad is set to be, let me try to get just the building pad. So the pad is down at the bottom of the footing, which we did not adjust that height, so you can go back to your elevation views and change that. right? So before we changed all these, perhaps we should have just locked these dimensions. So you can do that now. You can just do what we did before, hit the dimensions and lock them. And now this could be, you can just do 50 minus 1 foot 3, so that would be, oh, not 7. And so that's if you wanted a basement. And there now you can see the building pad's a little bit more reasonably placed. If you go to your site plan, it now shows your knoll with your building. And for your site plan, you probably always want this to be on true north so that north is pointing up. And now you can see your building's rotated. That's it for now.